He's in a great position here. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Now it's Rafael Leao. That's a nicely shaped ball. And Martinez! Could be danger here. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to pass it through. And it's Dybala. Dybala! Lacking in accuracy.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he's had it nicked away. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. He's having a shot! Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's one-on-one! Can he finish? And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Pulisic. Mkhitaryan proves too strong. Dybala. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's a sharp little ball. And Martinez! And there's a goal. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring.
Well, it's a goal fest. And the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the through ball. He's had a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. No, it's wide.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Oh no, this does not look good. And the shot! And he hits the net. They are purring, truly purring.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is...
And Martinez! And a neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Martinez! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
I think there's been...
Here's Rafael Leao. Shapes to shoot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
De Vinter. Oh, can he get onto this? Bastoni calmly anticipates. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez, chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, good finish! They are purring, truly purring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no...
And Martinez! Not out the best in the keeper.
Martinez probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Çalhanoğlu plays it short. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the finish! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real...
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And they've got rid. Rafael Leao. And this is Dybala! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Searching pass he's played there. Tries to get it clear. Nicked it back promptly. Good effort from distance. And for the first half, that is that. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Inter Milan are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. The second period is underway. And this is Dybala. And Dybala! Dybala! Superb! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And now he has two. Dybala is onto this. Real chance! Corner number 3 coming up. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mkhitaryan. Pavlovic makes the interception. And he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super fun. Takes a shot! And that's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last...
Dybala! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rabiot. Martinez. He is being harried and hassled. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's done it!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening.
And the shot! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And Dybala! No, that's just wide. Modric. Oh, he's having a go! Brilliant from Leao! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Martinez! And he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers.
Oh, that is us, and Dybala! Well, that's another chance! Chance, surely! Oh, it's hit the frame of the goal again!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good ball, good take. Shot a goal! And he's stuck it away. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Numero 21.
He's got four. That is remarkable.
Viene sostituito con il...
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Big chance! One-on-one! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. He's having a hit! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He can run onto that. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's looking wide. Milan do have a chance to counter here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Shoots! It's a goal! And that for him is goal number 10.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Numero 9.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
Good reason for optimism here.
Con il numero 16.
They've played it short. Decent chance! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Great chance! In he goes again! And no mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Numero 14.
Oh, Red, nice interception. He's picked his way through. And they win it back again. Çalhanoğlu! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Estupinian. Rabiot. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And beyond the defence. Now it's Rafael Leao. Pings it across. Pavlovic has got himself a free kick. Pass somewhat off target. Thuram. This looks promising. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast. That's at the end. Inter Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. So Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement.
Great chance! Goal! Inter! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 5 minutes is number 15, Petri.
Inter Milan, breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking tidy in possession here. David De Gea. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's made its way to him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now he's off and running. That is good alertness. Hops for safety. Gently done. And this is Gerrard. Bulgaria are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
And it's Pedri. David De Gea. De Gea unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no... Takes the shot! He is just caressing the ball. Cleared away. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pinches it off him. Inter Milan can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Tries a shot! Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever.
Mbappe! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
Chance, surely! It's in! 200! It's the goal they all came to see. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Inter Milan are having a ball here. No way through there. Gerrard.
3 minutes at a time.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Gerrard! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And he's quick to return it. And the referee has blown for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Inter Milan enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And he was quick to react. No, again there's no way through. Tries to play it through. Oh, super find. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's played forward.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he's lost his man here. He's found some decent chance! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Inter certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's been taken short. And it's Pedri. He's having a pop! And now they can spring out of defence. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Inter Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Engages and forces him off the ball. McAllister. That's a little off target. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe being hunted in. Now Mbappe. And a chance! Oh, good finish! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's a promising position. Pedri. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, denied at the last.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Muscular approach does pay off here. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a good ball. And the counter is on. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Ronaldo. Dani Olmo. Gerrard. Oh, he's having a go! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Number 10.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Is number 20.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. He's having a hit! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's... and again! Serginho. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Bulgaria couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Takes a shot! And there's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Added minute has been indicated.
And he's found a way past. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Rice. Stood up well to him there. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven...
You